Echo these words and listen for the sound they all have in common. Gnat, gnash, gnome. What sound do you hear in all of these words? We hear a n sound. Look at the words. See what letters are making that sound. The letters G and N. Echo these words and listen for the sound they all have in common. Knife, knee, knot. What sound do you hear in all of these words? We hear a n sound. Look at these words and see what letters are making that sound. We see K and N. Now echo these words and listen for the sound they all have in common. Wrist, wrap, wren. What sound do you hear in all of these words? We hear an sound in all of these words. Look at the words. See what letters are making that sound. We see a W and an R are making the sound. Each of these words has a silent letter. A silent letter is a letter that we do not pronounce. What is the silent letter in these words? The G, K, and W. In the Old English days, these letters were pronounced, but slowly the sounds of G, K, and W were dropped. So now we call these letters ghost letters. Have you noticed that the letter clusters GN, KN, and WR are all digraphs because they each make only one sound? Remember, a digraph is two letters that come together to make one sound. These digraphs are somewhat unusual because they each contain a ghost letter. So when we see these letters, we're going to say ghost letter, digraph, K, N. And to remember the sound it makes, we have not, n. When we see these letters, we're going to say ghost letter, digraph, G, N. And to remember what sound it makes, we have gnat, n. When we see these letters, we're going to say ghost letter, digraph, W, R. And to remember what sound it makes, we have wreath, When we code ghost letter digraphs, we underline them, but we also cross out the ghost letters because they are silent. Let's look at our words from earlier. We have the word gnat. At the beginning of the word, we have ghost letter, digraph, G, N. We need to cross out our ghost letter. Let's finish coding this word. We have gnat. I see that the vowel is followed by a consonant, so the A is going to make a short sound. Let's look at our next word, gnash. At the beginning of the word, I see that we have ghost letter, digraph, G, N. we need to cross out our ghost letter. I also see that we have another digraph, SH, at the end of the word. And I see that we have a vowel followed by a consonant. So the A is going to make it short sound. I have the word gnome. I see I have ghost letter, digraph, GN. I need to cross out my ghost letter. I see at the end of this word, I have a silent E. I need to cross that out too. And the silent E sneaks behind the consonant and makes the vowel say its name, make its long sound. So the vowel is going to go O. Let's look at this ghost letter digraph, KN. We had knife, knee, knock. Remember, I underline my digraph and I need to cross out my ghost letter. Let's look at the word knife. I'm going to underline my ghost letter digraph and I'm going to cross out my ghost letter. I see at the end of this word is a silent E. I'm going to cross out my silent E. The E is going to sneak up behind the consonant and make the I say its name, make its long vowel sound. So it's going to go I. Let's look at the word knee. Let's underline our ghost letter digraph and let's cross out our ghost letter. I also see that we have double E. So we're going to underline double E and we're going to cross out the final E because it is silent. And we need to remember that this is going to make the E sound. I have the word knock. I need to underline my ghost letter digraph. I need to cross out my ghost letter. Then I see that I have digraph CK at the end of the word. And I have a vowel followed by a consonant. So I need to have the vowel make its short sound. Let's look at ghost letter digraph WR. I have wrist, wrap, wren. I need to underline my ghost letter digraph and cross out my ghost letter because it is silent. Let's look at the word wrist. I need to underline my ghost letter digraph and I need to cross out my ghost letter. Then I see the vowel is followed by a consonant. So the vowel is going to make its short sound, I, I, I. Next, I have the word wrap. I need to underline my ghost letter digraph and I need to cross out my ghost letter. I see I have another vowel followed by a consonant, so I need to put a brief because it's going to make it short sound, ah, ah, ah. And last, I have the word wren. I need to underline my ghost letter digraph. I need to cross out my ghost letter. And again, I have a vowel followed by a consonant. So I need to make sure that that vowel is going to make its short sound, eh, eh, eh. Let's practice coding this sentence. Please write a song for the team. Let's look at the word please. I have digraph EA. I need to cross out the E at the end of the word, and that E is going to sneak up behind the consonant and make the digraph say its name. So I'm going to cross out the A and it's going to go E. Also, when I say please, I hear a Z sound. The S is making that Z sound, so I need to cross out the S so I remember. Let's look at the word right. I have a ghost letter digraph. I need to underline that. I need to cross out my ghost letter. I have a silent E at the end of the word. And I need to remember that the I is going to say its name. I. Next I have the word A. I need to remember that it's going to go A. Let's look at the word song. I have a digraph NG at the end of the word. And the O is going to make its short sound. I have the word for. I have a combination OR going or. Let's look at the word the. I have digraph TH, the, and it is making its voiced sound. So I need to cross it out so I remember that. And the E is going the, Team. I need to underline my digraph EA and cross out my A because it's going to go team. And that's making a long sound. Let's practice coding another sentence. I think knuckle popping is bad for my hands. Oh my. Let's start with the word I. The word I is saying a long vowel sound. It's saying its name, I. And then because it's one syllable, we're going to put an accent at the end. Let's look at the word think. I see that I have digraph TH, so I need to underline that. And then I also see I have a vowel followed by a consonant. So I need to make sure that that vowel is saying its short sound, I. Let's look at the word knuckle, knuckle. It is 2 syllables, so let's break that apart first and work with each syllable. Let's make sure we put an accent mark at the end of the first syllable. And I see in that first syllable, I have a ghost letter digraph KN. Let's underline that and let's cross out our ghost letter. I have a vowel U followed by a consonant. So that vowel is going to make its short sound. I see I have a C and a K close together and I don't need to say those twice. So I'm going to cross out the C so I remember not to say it. And then the E at the end of this word is silent too. Let's look at the word popping. Popping. It's got 2 syllables, so let's break it apart so it's easier to handle. Let's make sure we put our accent at the end of the first syllable. Let's look at the first syllable, pop. I have a vowel followed by a consonant, so I need to put a breathe to remember that that vowel is making its short sound. I see that I have 2 P's close together. I don't need to say both of them, so let's cross the second one out. And I also see that I have an ing suffix at the end of my word, so let's put a box around that. Let's look at the word is. I have a vowel followed by a consonant, so it's going to make its short sound. Is. Oh, that S is making a voiced sound, so let's cross it out. Bad. I have a vowel followed by a consonant, so let's put a breathe on top so we remember that it makes a short sound. For. I have combination O-R going or. Let's go to the word my. That Y at the end is making an I sound. And let's put an accent at the end of that short little word. And then we have the word hands. I see that I have a suffix S at the end of the word because I'm talking about more than one hand. So let's put a box around the S. And I see that I have a vowel followed by a consonant. So I need to make sure that that vowel makes its short sound.